contamination in our waterways can affect our health and our environment. Fortunately, at Brockport, the sanitary and stormwater systems are completely separate. The campus sends approximately 100 million gallons of water per year through the wastewater system. This is approximated assuming metered water in equals wastewater out. All water that comes from the science buildings are treated in a lime neutralization tank prior to going to the wastewater system.
So I know a lot of the business goes to Van Laer, but
I think ours goes to one up in Hilton.
Do you think yours does go
Northeast-
there? Okay.
Northeast quadrant, yeah.
okay.
Because straight north up to Hamlin, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, the shortest distance.
No, we don't go to Van Laer, so it's Northeast
Okay.
quadrant.
At the wastewater treatment plant, the wastewater goes through a process of physical, biological, and chemical processes. These include preliminary filtering, settling and clarifying, aeration, activated sludge treatment with bacteria, and then finally disinfection with sodium hypochlorite before being piped deep into Lake Ontario. Every time it rains and snows, the water has to go somewhere. Stormwater is not treated. This is a concern because contamination and litter on the ground are washed into the storm drains, along with the water. You can see the effects of this contamination by looking at the waters around campus. It is important to keep our campus clean so that only rain goes down the drain. Brockport graduate students, under the guidance of Dr. Zolwig, have been thoroughly studying Brockport's stormwater system. They have mapped out where all of Brockport's storm drains are located and how the water will flow on campus. This surface runoff goes to various storm drains and retention ponds. Brockport's smaller retention ponds are located by the parking lot in D1, near the Cirque project, and by the townhouses. From there, the water is piped underneath the canal to larger off-site retention ponds near Redmond and Smith Roads. Outfalls from these retention ponds are then discharged into Sandy, Bowman, and West Creeks, eventually draining into Lake Ontario.
They were watching cars outside, and I go, where do you think that's going? And you can't do that.
The car washing
Yeah.
facility that you have?
Yeah.
So what happens to the water from that? Does that go into the wastewater treatment?
Yep.
It
goes
does.
for wastewater. It has a grease oil separator. Before it goes in, it has to be pre-treated. None of that stuff goes anywhere other than the sanitary now.
Facilities maintenance maintains magnetic manhole covers to block drains in case of a spill and to keep contaminants from entering the storm drains. Spill kits are also readily available around campus. Thompson Hall is built to higher green standards. Rainwater is collected from the roof, and then this gray water is used to flush the toilets. Some of Brockport's retention ponds have echo stones on special mats to promote cattail growth for natural water filtering. The college also limits the use of fertilizers and pesticides on campus and has training for employees to ensure that hazardous materials are handled properly and not poured down the drain. SUNY Brockport is actively involved in proper processing of water through the wastewater and stormwater systems. All of the considerations taken help to keep contaminants out of our waterways. This keeps our environment clean and safe.